Hello, my friends. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Happy June 8th. Yes, today is my birthday, 30th birthday. Thank you for those of you who said happy birthday and are on right now. I see Hamburglar, Mason Christian, and a Stop Dropping Game. What's up? Sorry for being a minute late. I literally just got back from getting my car washed for free because it's my birthday. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done a live stream, and I think really what I want to do for this live stream is just yes, in a way, take a moment to quote unquote celebrate my birthday. But really, like this is for me what why I'm doing this live stream is like let's have a conversation about life. Life is fascinating. Life is it's sometimes it's unpredictable, and I think there's a lot of blessings in our lives as well. And sometimes it's I don't like there's so much going on, so much hardships that we go through as human beings that it's hard to see all the beauty that life has to offer. So um I do have the good fortune that this 30th birthday for me is very significant in many ways. For myself, like I'm transitioning into this new part of my life, and it just so happens that it happens to be around my 30th birthday. I will yeah, like there's a lot of change in my life. I am working on creating a new brand. I am uh I will be open and say I am also in a new relationship. So there's a lot going on in my life, and a lot of blessings, and really I look forward to this upcoming decade and just moving forward with my life because there's so much that life has to offer. So um yeah, like thank you again. Thank you for being here, and I hope that you understand. I do these live streams not necessarily for me, but rather for you, but also for me. And what I mean by that is I do these live streams because I want to support other people in seeing a different perspective, seeing things in a more positive way, or something that's more uplifting. And at the same time, I will say, it is also somewhat about me in the way that it brings me fulfillment, joy to do these things. Now, again, I do want to apologize that I have not been doing a lot of live streams. I have been focusing on other areas of my life for the past few weeks. There's been a lot of challenges, and I almost want to say positive challenges, things that I've been pushing myself to grow as a better person so I can help more people, so I can be more happy within myself. And yeah, like life is good. I am going to read your comments, and I'm going to engage and, just like really look at your comments. I appreciate all of you for being on right now. But before I dive into the comments, I want to share one little kind of tidbit, or kind of like a lesson that I learned recently, which I find so powerful. And this idea, so I spoke at a conference, and if you're on my Instagram, you might have seen this as well. There's this concept, this conference that I went to. It was called CCA Unite, or Canyon Crest Academy Unite, and it's kind of like a TEDx event. The theme of this conference was Act Two. All right, Act Two, which means to me that means like okay, so there's an Act One. Act One was our past life. Act One is everything that you've gone through up until this point today. Act Two is what do you want to create moving forward? What do you want your life to look like? Oftentimes in our lives we have a lot of these struggles. We have all these stories, and look, me myself included, I have my own insecurities, my challenges that I have to fight through every single day, um in order to focus on the person I want to be moving forward. So for example, when I look at my Act Two, and stay with me with this, all right, as I go through my Act Two, I want you to think about what is your Act Two. What is your Act Two? What do you want to do? What do you want your life moving forward to look like? And look, I understand that we are all at kind of different places in our lives. Some of us might be really struggling. Some of us might feel like I don't know what my Act Two is going to be. Like I'm really struggling. Like I don't believe that my Act Two is possible. So I understand that many of you likely are struggling to figure out what I want to do with my Act Two. What do I want to do with my life moving forward? I don't feel like I'm capable. I don't have that confidence within myself to believe that I can do it. I can have this meaningful life. And or I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what my act two looks like. And I want to let you know that that's okay. It's okay if you don't know what your act two looks like. And I think that's part of the process of life is figuring out what do we want to do with our lives. And it takes time. It takes time. It takes uh, taking time to think, to just process, like, what do I want to do with my life? What am I passionate about? What fulfills me? What makes me happy? What makes me joyful? And it takes time. It's a process. It really is. We can't we can't rush this. Oh, I know what I want to do with my life. Like it takes practice. It just takes doing the work. And it took me many years, many years to figure out what I want to do. It wasn't until I was 24 until I figured it out, well, on some level. And then you start diving into it. Like 24 is when I started going into motivational speaking and coaching and making YouTube videos. But like, so I had some sort of idea back then. But even then, like today, 30th birthday, I'm still reflecting on what do I want to do with my future? Like how do I want that to look? And um, I think the average human being will go through these cycles of like, oh, I feel really good. I know what I want to do. And then I'll just like, oh no, I don't think I could do it. Oh, I got this. Oh, so like we're going to go into these cycles. So going back to the question, what is your act two? I want you to reflect on what is your act two as I kind of share with you what my act two is right now. So as you know, I've already mentioned, I'm turning 30 or today's my 30th birthday, right? And this is such a perfect milestone for my act two because as I move forward, when I look at my act two, what I want in my life, I do see myself living in a nice house. I see myself in a beautiful relationship with my partner. I see myself like being my best self. Like most importantly, out of everything, like having a nice car or house or being a millionaire, like that kind of stuff doesn't really matter. It is a nice thing to have, but I think, look, there are a lot of millionaires out there, rich people who are not happy with their lives. They got a lot of money, but they're not happy. Why? Because like they're not fulfilled in all the right areas of their life. And money is supportive, but it really it's not what we should be focusing on as human beings. That's my opinion. And I think I've seen that being proved over and over again in my life, in all the stories that I hear. So really for me, I think what is more valuable than money is the feeling that we feel, and of course our health, the relationships we have. So for me, going into my act two, I'm really focusing on becoming more confident within myself. Not how do I appear on stage. How do I appear when I make these videos? How do I appear when I'm hanging out with other people? No, like I want to work on that deeper level of confidence. When I'm by myself, how do I feel when I'm by myself? How do I feel when I'm sitting in this room, when the camera's off and I'm by myself? Do I feel sad? Because that's something I felt a lot, sad, whatever you can say, depressed, or do I feel confident with myself? My girl gave me 3 simple things. All right. I'm going to pass this on to you right here. I made this post-it note. It says, head up, shoulders back, stand tall. All right. She told me this and I'm like, okay, this is beautiful. All right. Head up, keep your head up, shoulders back, stand tall. All right. And I look at this post-it note and I do my best to remember to practice that. And it really, it works. Like it's not like some silly, like, oh, okay. Like your body language really does affect your confidence level. And I'm not like, this is not about being fake, like, oh, let's pretend to be confident. No, that's not what this is about. This is about uh, like, like, it's like you're embodying who you want to be. And the more you practice that, the more you will become being confident. And because look, like it's the, I don't know if anyone has ever seen the TED Talk with Amy Cuddy, and she talks about power poses. So, for example, when you feel sad, what is your body language like? When you feel sad, what do you look like? Right? You might look something like, shoulders down, head down. But if you feel very proud and confident, what do you look like? You probably look like this. Like, you're standing up tall, eye contact, your head is up, shoulders back. And Amy Cuddy, in her TED presentation, she says she has everyone in the audience do this. You could do this with me right now. Just do this. Wherever you are, if you're in your bed or if you are, I don't know, hanging out with your friends, whatever you're doing, like just do this for a second. And what you'll notice is you're going to feel much more powerful if you do this than if you just like if you cross your arms and you do this. Like, So, point is, body language is important, and having that constant reminder: head up, shoulders back, stand tall. Whenever I think about them, like, okay, like if I'm slouching a little bit, I do this, and then it reminds me, Richard, you get to focus on your act two. Let's talk about this first. Look, today's conversation is about act two. Today's conversation is about who do you want to be? And look, I'll tell you right now, by the way, I'm excited to read your comments. Please be patient. I will read your comments as soon as I get there. All right. I just want to make sure I finish hitting this point. So, look, I'm going into my act two. I'm going into this new phase of my life, and I'm very, very grateful to have the support of my partner. And like, it's so wonderful in the way of like, it is hard. It is really, I think it's really hard to let go of our past. Let go of all those thoughts that who we think we are. So, for example, I'm going to talk about myself, and as I talk about myself, I want you to reflect on yourself too. What are these stories you tell yourself in this moment today, or what are those stories you still hold on to from your past? The stories that I've been holding on to up until recently, and I still I do still hold on to them, and I'm working on letting them go. Stories that I'm not good enough, I'm not capable, I'm not responsible, I'm not worthy. These are conversations that have been so deeply rooted in my past. I'm 30 years old. I've had these conversations and I've kind of brought them with me. Now, have I improved? Absolutely. I have absolutely improved since, when I was a teenager, but I still hold on to these conversations. And of course I want to let them go. I don't want to hold on to these conversations that I'm not good enough, I'm not capable, I am not worthy. Like, it doesn't feel good. But why do we hold on to these negative conversations if they don't feel good? Because they serve us in a way. They protect us. You see, when we hold on to these negative conversations, stay with me. When we hold on to these negative conversations, they protect us because let's say another part of you wants to be that successful person, but this part will protect you because you don't have to change yourself too much. If you keep holding on to these beliefs that I'm not good enough, I'm not capable, I'm not worthy, guess what? Okay, if I'm not capable, I'm not worthy, I'm not responsible, all these things, then I guess I don't really need to change myself. I could just be my comfortable self right now. I could watch I could watch YouTube videos, and I could play video games, and I don't really need to think about my future too much right now because this is just who I am. So the problem with that, the problem with holding on to these, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not capable, whatever, I'm not successful, I'm not, yeah, whatever that is. The problem with that is that if you keep holding on to that, if we keep holding on to those negative emotions, we're going to be stuck where we are, and we're not going to live a fulfilling life. We're going to feel like we're going to feel heavy. Like, if we hold on to these thoughts that I'm not, I'm this loser, I'm not worthy, it's really going to drag us down. So, talking about act two, I want you to just think about that act two for a second. What is your act two? What do you want your future to look like? What kind of house do you want to be in? What kind of job do you want? What kind of relationship do you want? What do you want your relationship with your family to look like? And yeah, like real quick, I remember like our minds are powerful in a positive way and in a negative way. There was so many thoughts. I remember back then, there's so many of these false beliefs, these lies that we tell ourselves. And I remember back then, I had this thought that I would never ever have a good relationship with my family or certain people, like my mom and my sister, my dad. I had this belief because of how I was raised and just my relationship that I saw, and I couldn't see the possibility that I would be better connected with my family. And now it's been what, like, let's say 5 years later, and I realize it is so possible to have those positive relationships with your family or your friends. And it takes work. It takes being open. It takes work. That's really what it takes. So yeah, yeah. Goodness, I have so much to share. I am going to take a break because I do want to read your comments and engage. Thank you for being patient, and a little sorry for making you wait so long. But let's see, John. John, hey John, good to see you on. John says, "Happy birthday, long time no see." Yeah, I agree. Save Bob says, I want to donate. Been a while. Can I please have a mod?" Goodness. Let's see, Bob. Hang in more, hang in more. I gotta see more. It's been a while. I appreciate your desire to be a mod, and yeah, we'll see about it. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Jonathan says, after a long time, the man, the myth, legend has returned. Hey, Richard. Hey, Jonathan McKenny. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. Sean, good to see you on. Sean says, Richard, it's been a while, and happy birthday, man. I'm glad that I met you in the mentor program, and thanks for being my mentor. Yeah, man, dude, I'm so happy that we got to connect, and thank you for being here. Stop, dropping game. I appreciate you. Thanks for hopping on, and I hope that I know we've talked, and there's a lot of challenges you're going through, and I hope that you continue to just stay positive and know that you are good enough. Know that you are worthy. That there is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. I don't know if you're still on. I just want to let you know that, like, you are going through challenges, and embrace where you are right now, and keep moving forward. Keep pushing forward, and don't beat yourself up if there are certain challenges you're going through, and this is for everyone. If there are certain challenges you're going through, accept yourself. Accept that you're going through these challenges. Don't beat yourself up that you don't have the solutions or you're not doing all the right things, but just take one step at a time to be a better person, and to stop doing the things you should not be doing, and start doing the things that you should be doing. And slowly by slowly, you're going to build that confidence. I don't think it's going to happen overnight. At least that's not what happened with me. Like, I've struggled with a lot of things in my life, but the more you keep doing it, the more you're going to train that muscle to be more responsible, to be more confident with yourself, to trust yourself more. And it takes practice. It takes practice, and that's really what it is. Like, watch my videos from 5 years ago, and you'll see throughout my journey, like, that I've always struggled every single year for every single year of my life. I've struggled. I have not had a year in my life where it was not a struggle, and I'm okay with that. And the most important thing is that we're just making progress forward, that we're improving ourselves, we're being better today than we were yesterday. And I want to highlight this too. I want to talk about that phrase real quick. Being better today than we were yesterday. So let's say you're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to be better today than I was yesterday. But I also want to be mindful that if you're like me, you're going to have this thought, oh, I'm going to go hardcore today. Like, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to give it my all. And then you give today your all, and the bar is so high because you did so well today that the next day after that, you're like, wait, I can't compete with that. I can't beat. Yesterday, I was absolutely amazing. I can't beat that. And if you were like me, I would start feeling sad for myself, and I'd be like, "Oh man, I'm not. I didn't do as good as I did yesterday. I failed." Um, really, I think the main point is that we just want to improve ourselves. Um, Improve ourselves. Be patient with ourselves, and don't beat ourselves up. Just be better one step at a time. Be patient with yourself, and yeah, like I want to see you all succeed. I really do. Like I'm, yeah. I hope that all of you on here right now, that like you really see the beauty that you have, the power within yourself, and I'm going to include myself too. I think we all get to love ourselves more. I really think we all get to love ourselves more, and sometimes it's really hard. And um, one thing that I've learned recently is, so I don't know about you, but I'm curious to know, like, do you ever see other people and you're like, oh man, they're so amazing. This other person is so incredible. They're so smart. They're so intelligent. They are whatever, so beautiful. They're so fit. Everything like that. And one thing I'm starting to realize for myself is what you see in other people is also what you see in yourself. So let me give you a quick example. I feel like this is so meta. It really is, and I hope that this resonates with you in some way, or you could like stop and think about this for a second. So, uh, my partner, my girlfriend, she's always encouraging me to be positive with myself, and she uh she's like, Richard, like you got to love yourself more. You got to be more positive. So I remember I was having a conversation with her a few days ago, and like I tell her, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's wonderful. She's amazing. Everything like that, because that's what I see in her. And then she's like, Richard, like you get to see this within yourself. So then one time I was kind of just jokingly, I'm like, I'd be thinking about her, but I would say to her, I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm the most amazing person in this world. I'm wonderful. I am smart. I'm intelligent. So what I realized in that little moment is that I do believe that what we see in other people is also what we see in ourselves. So if you see someone else as smart, you also see that within yourself. What is potentially stopping you from believing you're smart is those insecurities. It's the conditioning, everything you've learned growing up, all the people that have said you're stupid, all of you who keeps telling yourself you're stupid or your grades aren't good enough. But what I believe is once we get past those insecurities, we'll start to see the power that we have within ourselves. And that just takes practice. So, my encouragement to you is to continue telling yourself and remind yourself, like if you see something positive, if you see someone else, you're like, yo, that person, dude, you're smart. Like you're smart, you're beautiful. Start saying that within yourself. Like instead of saying it you, even though you're looking at someone else and you mean them, start to say, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm confident, whatever. And I think when we start to do that, we'll start building that confidence within ourselves, um, to know and finally understand the power that we have. Because you are powerful, I am powerful, we are powerful. It's just we need a oftentimes we have a hard time seeing the power that we have. Yeah. Cool. All right. Mike 97 says, dang dude, you're 30. You look like 20. Happy birthday, by the way. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hamburglar says, happy birthday, Richard. Do you have any big plans for today? And then what is in act 2 of your life? What are you going to do that is different? All right, Hamburglar, I'll dive in for you right there. Big plans for today. So I'm going with my girlfriend to a nonprofit silent auction. It's a nonprofit that I've been involved with for the past 4 years. And then, so we're going to go up to LA, Los Angeles. And after that, we're going to hang out. I'm bringing her to one of my favorite places in LA, which I will not say because she doesn't know where that is. I doubt she's watching this, but yeah, so I'm excited. Yeah, so that's my plan for today. And then here's another thing. What does make me feel good about this 30th birthday for me is like it's this 30th birthday is not about me. Like this 30th birthday specifically is about the people who have made me who I am today. I think about my mom a lot. I'm celebrating my 30th birthday with my mom. I'm taking her to one of her favorite restaurants, Suplantation, uh, and like this 30th birthday is really like I want to celebrate my mom for giving birth to me. I want to celebrate my mom for raising me to become who I am today, despite her imperfections, despite the uh, were there traumas in my life from how she raised me? Yeah, probably. Was she a perfect mom? No. Was she an amazing mom? Yes, absolutely. And I want to honor my mom, and I hope that you too, honor your parents, and to the best of your ability, like be thankful for them and show that you love and care about them. um I understand that all our parents are different. Maybe some of your parents aren't there, maybe they're divorced, maybe some of them left. And yeah, I mean, this we could go on and on about this conversation. There's so much to talk about. But just know that you know, if you have a hard time seeing the good in your parents because of who they are, how they are, or what they do, uh, remember that they are humans, that they have their imperfections, that they're doing the best what they know, and try to see the beauty and the positives with them as well. Uh, that's what I got. Hamburglar says, "What's in my act two of my life?" So my act two right now, perfectly, being 30 today, like it makes it easier for me to like visualize. uh I do visualize in my act two. Again, it's being my confident self. It is letting go of all those fears, those insecurities. I'm not good enough, I'm not capable, I'm going to screw this up, I can't I can't run a business, whatever, like all those insecurities. Like my act two is letting those conversations go, or acknowledging, hey, I see you, but I'm not going to let you control my life. Acknowledging that and moving forward from that. My act two involves starting this new brand that I think you'll probably hear pretty soon, or at least sometime during the summer, because I'm working on starting a movement. That's really what I'm doing. And again, you'll hear more about it. Uh, my act two involves my relationship with my girlfriend. It involves seeing the possibility, seeing us being together, working together towards a common vision, uh, you know, buying a house together, things like that. Like, will that happen? I don't know. It's way too early to tell. But like my act two is focused on creating really the dream life that I want. And also relationships with my family, with my friends, remembering what is most important to me, remembering to love people, remembering to care about people, treat people with compassion and empathy and respect as well. It's my act two involves being my best self, being a leader, being what I call a king, being that servant to others, helping other people to the best of my ability. And it's a balance. I'm struggling, or I'm balancing, really. I'm balancing kind of my own past insecurities with helping other people, with taking care of my family, with uh running a business, whatever it is. So with my relationship with my girlfriend. So um yeah, that's my act two. I hope that clears things up. Yeah, I think I'm in this period in my life where I'm kind of like I'm ready to hit the ground running. Like I'm ready to just move forward. So that's my act two, and I hope that that helps you reflect on what do you want your act two to be. Is your act two, maybe you're getting bad grades, but you want to start getting straight A's or B's or whatever? Is your act two, you want to get into a certain club or organization or sport, or your act two, you want to get to a certain college, or have a certain career, or have a certain relationship, whatever that is, or have a better relationship with your family. Um, yeah, a lot of good stuff. Maria Sotelo, good to see you on again. I'm so happy that you're here. Maria says, "Happy birthday, Richard. I just want to say thank you for always inspiring, giving great advice to everyone. You're most welcome, and Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I'm very humbled that, I have amazing people like all of you who are on right now. Hamburglar, Mason, Strop Dropping Game, John, Save Bob, uh, Sean, Mike, 97, Maria. I see Prince Devitt, and Cupid. I see you all on. Thank you so much for commenting and being here. And I appreciate you so much. Like it means a lot. It means a lot that I could have this privilege to just share my thoughts, and people are willing to listen. Like that really does mean a lot to me. And I hope that we both can work together to lift each other up and lift other people up, because I think our world needs a lot more of that. There's so much hate and negativity and drama and just a lot of conflict in the world. And I hope that all of us who are on right now, or if you're watching this later, like I hope that we all can continue to focus on lifting others up and lifting ourselves up too. I think we get to focus on lifting ourselves up, because if we're just focusing on other people and you're not lifting yourself up, I think if you're not lifting yourself up, you're kind of dragging yourself down. You got to focus on yourself. You got to focus on your mental well-being. You got to focus on your physical well-being. You got to focus on your emotional well-being, spiritual, if you want to go there too. Like we get to lift ourselves up. We got to lift ourselves up so we can feel good about ourselves, and then we can spread that positive energy even just to your family, your friends, and then hopefully the rest of the world as well. And it is a battle. We got to battle ourselves. We got to battle our surroundings around us, the people around us. But yeah, keep up that positive mindset. Keep moving forward. Yeah. So, alrighty here, Mr. Hamburglar. That question is way too soon. I appreciate your curiosity. That question is way too soon. I mean, we've only been dating for not very long at all. Let's see. You guys are a nice fit and have been dating for a while. No, sorry. Let me be clear. This is a new relationship. So yes, just letting you know. And yeah, but I am grateful for my past relationship. My relationship with my past girlfriend was, I think very fulfilling, and how do you say it? Like a lot of lessons, a lot of blessings, and a lot of gratitude for everything that we shared. Yeah. Cupid, Araceli Cupid says, "Happy birthday, Cupid! Thank you very much. Birthday wishes from Washington. Ooh, yeah. Hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for being here." Scott Wong, what's up? Thank you so much for saying happy birthday. Appreciate it. Yeah. So, yeah. Again, I do want to say thank you for being here and choosing to be on. It's been a long time, and there is a part of me that wants to continue making these videos like regularly. Like the weekly videos I used to do, or almost daily videos that I used to do even further back. At the same time, I'm balancing. I want to focus on my own life. Like just finding fulfillment with things in that aspect as well. I don't plan to just like disappear forever, but yeah, I will be back when the time is right. Yeah, and I hope you can be patient, but do know that if you ever want to reach out to me, through Discord or on Instagram, DMs or email, richard@richardco.com, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to support and help to the best of my ability. And yeah, so thank you. Yes. Alrighty. So it is 10:06 a.m. here in Orange County. And yeah, I'm excited about today. I'm excited to celebrate my birthday with people who are important to me and organizations that are important to me, the Plus Me Project. And yeah, I'm excited for our journey together. I think we all of us, we all have this beautiful journey of life. We got our challenges, and then we have a lot of beauty and just a lot of beautiful opportunities beautiful moments and experiences and lessons that are waiting for us. You have a lot of beautiful lessons, experiences, and memories that are waiting for you as well. So I just want to encourage you to keep moving forward. You know, it's summertime, school's out or almost out. I hope you embrace this period to just connect with people that you love, to show people that you love them, to build deeper, meaningful connections, to see people past their surface, to look people in the eye and see beyond their eyeballs, to see into their soul, to connect with people in that way. Because I think that there is so much to life. And life, you'll start to see bluer blues in the sky. You'll start to see greener greens in the ground, on the grass, or in the trees. You'll start, when you breathe the air you breathe, it will feel more full. And that comes with just being present with your surroundings, being present with who you're with, being present with yourself, pausing to notice the birds chirping outside, the planes flying above you, the wind blowing, or the sound of whatever white noise is in the background. When you just pause and notice what's around you, you'll start to see the beauty that life has to offer. All right. With that being said, I see Jesse Cervantes says, I hope you have an amazing birthday. You are a great person and you deserve one. Thank you very much, Jesse. Appreciate it. Araceli says, OMG, been doing that a lot lately. It feels good to be connected with myself and others. I agree. I think that is a power. And I think we live such busy lives that we're so focused on, let's do this and that and that. Let's social media. And we're so distracted by doing so much overstimulation. And I think we just got to calm down, pause for a second, and get present with where we are. All right, people. Thank you for being here. I love you. Have a wonderful Saturday. And I hope that, this day, this week, this month, this year, whenever your birthday is, that it serves as a reminder, or other people's birthdays, my birthday, it serves as a reminder to continue living your life to the fullest, to the best of your ability, to continue moving forward, to let go of the past and the conversation, the lies we've been telling ourselves that we're not good enough, we're not capable, and move forward into our act two, move forward into that future of what is possible. How do we want our lives to look like? With that being said, I don't know when the next live stream is, but reach out to me and let's stay connected. And there will be live streams in the future. There will be more content and videos. Stay tuned. I love you. Have a wonderful weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye. Take care. Have a great day.